My name is Hannah. I work at Tatua Center. I'm the registrar. And Tatua Center is an alternative dispute resolution center that is particularly set up by CIS Kenya to undertake resolution of credit disputes within the credit market. So we are there as an entity that resolves disputes that arise between borrowers and lenders. So at Tatua Center, we do a number of things. When the customer walks in, some of them are purely not aware of the CRB regulations, what is required of them, what is required of CRBs, what is required of their lenders. And so we kind of educate the customer, because some of the disputes they come with are really a knowledge gap. And so once they know that this is the law, the banks or the credit providers are required by law to share this data, then they are happy and they walk away. There are others who will need us to make a call to their lenders and just clarify a few things without necessarily having a meeting with the lender. That is done at that point. And then as a last resort, we do what we call mediation. That is a point at which, as a neutral third party, being Tatua Center, we have a panel of mediators, and we are accredited mediators ourselves. And so we call upon the bank to come to Tatua Center, and we call the customer. We sit at a round table and we do what is called mediation. Mediation is where a third party neutral facilitates discussion of the dispute at hand. And the resolution comes from the parties in dispute, not from the mediator. So from a definition perspective, mediation is really facilitating two disputants to come to a resolution that is acceptable to both of them and that is very amicable. We are an entity that facilitates resolution of disputes, and by doing that, we enhance commerce for the financial sector and also for individuals and MSMEs. Because when we bring the two parties together and there is a dispute that has rendered the relationship, not amiable, and then we bring these parties together and at the end of it, they shake hands and they are both happy, business continues. So we are enhancing relationships in the financial services sector, and we bring these parties together, and in that way we are able to enhance also access of loans and credit facilities by these MSMEs who would not perhaps be seeing eye to eye with their lender because the dispute or the matter has gone to a point where they are not able to talk to each other, And so when we facilitate that resolution and they are happy, then the relationship of banking continues, and that is what we are looking at. I think the credit information sharing space is very promising, because a lot of technological advancements are coming in that will help in creating efficiency. For example, we are looking at data analytics, we are looking at machine learning, we are looking at AI, we are looking at something like blockchain technology. All these technologies are going to have a big impact on the credit information sharing in terms of efficiency, in terms of accuracy, and in terms of turnaround times. And so for me, I see that these technologies will have a big impact in the CIS mechanism, and will also come into play when it comes to facilitating MSMEs access credit. So the other trend I see is the emergence of alternative data, which is going to enrich the CRB database. And with that, the MSMEs will benefit because many of them do not necessarily have the traditional kind of data that is available in banks and big financial institutions. And so with emergence of alternative data, they will be able to create their own footprint and be able to access loans, because this is the data that is required then to assess their creditworthiness. And so when this data is consolidated, then there are very high chances that these MSMEs will be able now to have a footprint in the credit market, and also to be able to have access, because access is based on information that is available for the lenders to analyze and to look at in assessing credit risk.